Hello. Let me grab my headset. So I was planning today a totally different repair. I was planning to do an iPhone top to bottom, but I had an emergency. So this is a beautiful MacBook. It's a MacBook Pro A2991. So it's the M3. I'm not sure if it's Max or Pro. The 16-inch, very nice laptop. It's a bit of an emergency because it had some water damage. It's so big that I can't barely fit it under the screen. Yeah, so I think we can maybe start. I'm gonna prepare my tools. We need Torx 3, 4. We need this pentalobe, crazy screw. And yeah, let's try to open it. I kind of hijacked MD stream, but he's streaming like hours, so it's a bit difficult to work around him. So I've been patiently waiting for him to finish. I hope it's not a lot of damage. This is an extremely expensive device still. So yeah, we'll see what we can find. I don't even want to power it on. Don't wanna see how it reacts. Yeah, there's always somebody streaming. I kind of start liking this streaming thingy. But for me it's a bit difficult because I have a job. And this is not my main job. This is just a hobby for me. So I can't really stream all day long. But now that it's holiday season, I have a bit of time. This is a bit difficult to remove. Why is that? I really don't like the sound of it. Good. So let's see. I'm not sure if this is... No, it's not liquid. No idea where the liquid went. Yet. Yeah, I think I can see something around here. But the first thing is to disconnect the battery. Somebody already worked here because I see all these stickers were opened. And I don't like that. How much is the value of this laptop? So let's have a look. Let's go to the desktop. Put that one on the screen. Yeah, so you can divide this by 5. So it's about 3,000 euros. Yeah, 3,000 euros. There is also a refurbished one. But no, this is M2 Pro. So the one that we're working on is this model. That new at Apple is 3,000 euros. So probably around 2,000 something on the market. Yeah, very expensive. So what I want is to actually disconnect the battery. So the battery is here and we cannot see the connector that is coming below this trackpad flex. But we can disconnect the battery data line, and disconnecting the data line it will also disconnect the power to the board. It's a bit difficult the way they did it on these new models, because we have that, yeah, I can't do it like that, we have this in the way. So I'm gonna disconnect this first. Yeah, there's a lot of damage there. We can see now. See, so here, you can't see, sorry. Yeah, so basically this flex is coming on that connector, right? I removed it just so you can see. Here is the battery connector. Basically we have plus and minus, and this is the battery data line. So if we disconnect this battery data line, this will disconnect basically the power to the board, because when the board doesn't communicate with the battery, it will actually disconnect the power, right? And now we can remove the big screw that is transmitting the power to the board. Yeah, so there's a lot of damage on this connector, and that's a bit unfortunate, because I don't think I have something at hand to replace this one. Good. Also from this position, because I'm trying also to record it, I think this is also a bit damaged here. I can't see anything else. Hey CAD, hello. CAD, we're working on your favorite, yeah? It's an M3 Pro or M3 Max. I'm not sure if it's Pro or Max. That had a bit of liquid damage. And I can only see it here around this area. Yeah, I can't see anywhere else. I don't know what's on the other side. But having this trackpad connector damaged, it's a bit an unfortunate thing. Also, I think somebody else also worked on this, because I feel like these were already removed, and this keyboard connector here, I think the bracket is broken, I believe. I think it should have something here, but it doesn't. Okay, so let's look a bit at the board view. Hey Lucian, salut! Let's look at the board view and see what we have there. Okay, is this the correct one? It is, yes. So the most of the damage we have here with the PP bus always on, yeah, so this is a big line. Of course, it got damaged there, and it got damaged on both sides of the connector. So maybe we can make some kind of a bushcraft until we will find a similar connector, because it's very hard to find this model, because it's new. It's like 2023, I think. But maybe we can save something of it. Yeah, it's really, really nasty. So all this, so this is ground, yeah, and this is the PP bus always on. I don't know, I feel I should remove the whole board. Yeah, let's do that. Hey Serge, is it M3, not M4? It's M3. Okay, so now, like everybody likes this crap, it's gonna take us ages to remove everything. So I'm gonna start from right and go to left, right? I need a 3. So we need torxes like 3, 4, 2, 1, 6, and possibly 8. I'm not sure if this one needs also the 8. And I need some magnets. And this is going to be a long repair. Yeah, it's a new one. I think it's 2023. I was just looking with James. It's like 3,000 euros still new. Locally at Apple shop. And I believe probably on the second-hand market it's about 2,000 something. It's also the 16-inch version. Yeah, when you have issues with this, you can only pray so that the screen doesn't go bad. And that's starting with the M1 Pro and Max upwards. Screens, first of all, are extremely expensive, and second, the screens won't fit. So even if you buy a screen second hand and put it here, you're gonna have some artifacts on the top of the screen. So yeah, it won't work as expected. I'm sorry you can't see very well, but this is so large. I'm having trouble placing it under the camera. It's already, if I would have worked on it only myself, I would have it like pointing the other way around towards me. It would have been easier. But if I do that, you will not be able to see what I do. So we need to remove the 3748 connectors. How do we know it's the max? I haven't looked at the board yet. Is it because of the price I shared? It was just the price that first appeared on the browser, so I'm not sure if it's Pro or Max. But yeah. How can I handle this so I don't break it, because it's glued. I'm gonna keep pushing some IPA. This is freaking annoying. I'm always anxious and nervous when working on such expensive devices. Yeah, good, so everything is good here. Right? Right. Now we can remove those and then move to the left side. I actually wanted to repair a phone, an iPhone, but this came up as an emergency because of the water damage, but obviously they didn't consider it such a big emergency because this doesn't happen in a day, you know. So if they would have brought it earlier, it would have been a lot better. Well, you know, even the phones JFix are expensive. When you work on 16, 17 series, there's a lot of risk, you know, but when a device comes like dead, the owner can't expect much, but yeah. Phones on the other side, they usually come broken, you know, they are really broken, but they still have picture and image, and well, the phone functionality is not properly working. But if you start to disassemble and heat up the boards, and that CPU that was on a broken board will maybe not make a good contact to the board anymore, or you have cracked solder joints under the CPU, that will obviously fail at some point. And then it's a bit difficult to explain to the customer why the phone is not starting anymore. So at least when devices like this one, like that, are coming in, it's not, I don't find it such a stress. Well, I would feel bad not to be able to repair it, because it's really bad to have such a nice machine, because this is really a great piece of technology. Leaving the Apple jokes aside, since they started the M series, I think they are top of the line in the tech category. Also the way the boards look, and the attention to details, and the parts placement, and you can see it's not just engineering, electric engineering, it's also a lot of attention to details and stuff like that. Hey, telling coming. Oh my, I hope I remember where these screws came from. At least I filmed it, so it's fine. We have the video evidence here. Okay, so what are we missing? So we have 3 here and 3 here for the fence. This is this should be a 3 Torx. That one wasn't even screwed to the bottom. I really don't understand who and why worked on this and didn't fix it. That puzzles me. So we have 3 here. This was a 4. Interesting. And 3 here. Yeah, well, the M's are amazing. So not even these. Well, I had the N1 Max. I used it a lot for OBS. I use it for DaVinci Resolve, and I don't think I've ever heard the fans running, so I'm not doing like Adobe Premiere or whatever you use, CAD or Elements, or what do you use for animations, but I've never heard the fans working on that machine. It was really, really incredible. Yeah, so those should come out. I'm just looking if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. Yeah. Do you see any screws left? Any flex? Anything? I'm always nervous when I lift these boards. You do before effects? Good. Okay, so board is out. Luckily I don't see anything corroded here. So our only problem is here in this area. So we have a bit of corrosion on this one, which I'm a bit worried about. Let's see what that one is. So it's this connector here, and it's somewhere around here. It's the keyboard LED. Keyboard backlight. Okay, so we PPV out, cathode 2, and this is ground. So the only problem is, for example, when you have like a display connector, right? Which I have no idea where the fuck is it. I think this one is. Backlight. And you have the backlight, right? You have the backlight, and on older models near the backlight you had something like a data pin that was going to the CPU, to the CPU. The backlight is like 56 volts, and when that connector gets water damaged, it will say bye-bye to the CPU, because those voltages will go to this one seems a bit different, because they have some ground here around it, so maybe they learned some of the lesson. I've never worked on this model. Okay, so let's organize ourselves. Have the screws here. Good. First we're gonna look at the board, and then we're gonna look at this one, because this is something we need to fix. So I think this person's had dogs like mine, because the laptop is full of hair. So the laptop didn't work here, and this is a bit shorter hair than my dog's. Definitely not my dog's hair. Right? And then I will look on this connector, and maybe we do some bushcraft on it. Because I don't think I have something similar that we can use, and I really doubt that I can find one to buy. And finding like spare parts, this model, it's a no-no. Good, so let's grab the microscope. Let me get this aside. All right, now what you see is what you get. This is really, really bad. Rare should switch account again. Switch the account. Yeah, and we have something here. But that's not that bad. What you saying there, called Sam on the Mac Mini? I don't think I've ever heard it once. Yeah. Okay, so this connector, I would really like to change it. But I need to see. Let me get some boards. Really old ones. And I think I have a few, but they are in Cluj. So not many here. And I don't think I have one here. And there is one on this board. How does it look? Doesn't seem similar, right? Although it might be. Let me see how many pins we have here. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And this one should have, if I can see something, because of the burn. I think I'm gonna count the holes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Man, we're lucky. Huh? We are definitely lucky. 25, and this is from an Intel board, an old MacBook Pro, I think the last Intel board. Nice. Okay, let's see how we can remove this safely. We have a lot of crap on the other side. A lot of crap there. Yeah, let me use something like this. 2 tweezers to keep it raised. Good. Let's see how big is this. I think it's big enough. I'm gonna give it the beans. Is the sound alright? Can you hear me? All good? Let me start also though. noise. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use that one. Like that. Sound is perfect. So you know, I have a noise cancelling crap because there's a lot of noise coming from this camera, from the microscope and from the light, because they have some SMPS um, um, weird power supplies. So let me show you what happens. I can never find it like this. Let me turn off the noise suppression. Yeah, you hear it? It's crazy. And if I touch them, it went away. So this is annoying. If I do all this setup on the MacBook, not on the PC, I don't get this crazy crazy interference. Good. So let's remove this. I don't even know if I want to, but yeah. Maybe I'm gonna add some liquid rosin. Not much. I think my needle is already stuck. Okay, let's heat it up. This is going to melt, but I don't really care about it. So that's a plastic that it's above the battery connector. Let me add this. I think this is enough. Let's move it this way so you can see it too. I'm gonna add a lot of low melt. Here on the pads. I would just like to actually melt the connector if possible. So I'm using both the hot air and the iron. Yes. Good. Now we have a lot of burn pads there, but I don't really care about them because they are the AON lines. So those are fine. Let me change my tip. I don't really like the knife tip. Yeah, it was liquid damage, yeah, Raresh. Because this has a lot of IPA in it, it's just boiling, but there's no problem. It's okay, because we're gonna wick it. Hey, Lucian, if you're still here, this is the original JBC tip, yeah? To be honest, I don't think it's worth the money. I really don't see much of a difference, and only that it doesn't burn that fast like the Chinese ones. And also there is something that I like about it. So this is the Chinese bent tip, right? And you see it's getting soldered up to here only. So this one, this is the long version that gets soldered also after the bend, so that helps a lot. Yeah, but other than that, I think it's, I don't know, it was like 35 euros plus about 18 the shipment, so I'm not sure if it's really worth the money. Yeah, it looks sugary. But I'm gonna clean it in a moment, and then we're gonna use the regular flux. I burned this connector, motherfucker. I wasn't paying attention. I need to straighten that back. That's no bueno. See what you're doing to me. I'm not paying attention. And I'm doing stupid things. Well, JFix, I don't know. I had the Action T3B station that I bought. It came with Action tips, and they were actually working great. So I used them for years. The small conical one, I just because I dropped it, went bad. But other than that, they really work fine. I need to straighten this connector thingy that I burned here. Yeah, fixed. Your tips was no good? I don't know. So I'm using the Action tips. I have them for a very long time. And they are all fine. You see, they really look good, and I think they are like 3 years old, maybe. And then I bought this FNIRSI, or how you call it, station that came with these tips that seem to be fine also, but this is T245, right? And it also came with a lot of T210, but I've never used them because this came with two handles. Well, the most I like the new original JBC one, no doubt. But as I said, it's quite a big price difference. Quite a big one. Okay, now I need the diode mode. Let's see if I can switch my machine. And you can see the instruments there. I'm curious to see because this burned inside the board. Yeah, I'm curious to see if we still have a proper reading. So we have 0.4 on the PP bus always on, which is good. You know, I was a bit worried about these traces that burned inside the board. here because this is burned, it doesn't make a very good connection. But now if I scratch it, it's 0.450, and the other side it's also 0.450, so it's fine. Now this we will be able to fix. There is no connector here, there is one here, but these we have here. How were they? They were 4, right? 4 on the left, 4 on the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are doing the same. So I think there's not gonna be a huge problem if we will rely only on those on this side, because we're gonna have to cut that connector anyway. Okay, now let's see if we can tin those. Okay, and I think I'm gonna use like a 148 solder here. Yeah, I have a lot of ground, that's why, and my iron is set to 350, so that's why it doesn't work very well. But I'm gonna assist it with some heat, hoping that I'm not gonna burn more connectors this time. Yeah, adding more flux. More solder. Problem is that once I come with the heat gun, it blows away my flux. But there's no problem. Good. Now let's try to remove the other connector, but for the other one I'm gonna use her from below. Where was the board that I found the connector on? This one, yes. Good. So you won't see it because I need to come here on the side of the table. And I'm gonna remove the tip from the, well, the nozzle from the hot air. And I'm gonna give it the beans. 480, good. I need to concentrate a bit because this is the only port I have. So I would really hate to ruin it. This really takes a lot of heat. Oh man, I'm nervous. I hope I didn't bend it. Let's see, do we still have a chance? Got it. Yeah, baby. Looks good. Looks good. Not very bent. I think it's perfect. Now I'm gonna tin it. Still there with me? Bridge, bridge. Other bridge. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Good. There's no problem because I'm gonna touch it afterwards. After we solder this, I'm gonna touch it again. And we're gonna take care of these pads. You see it? You see it, right? Goodish. It's goodish. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna say it because I don't have any settings. When you type, I can say. No worries. I'm extremely sorry about that connector that I burned. It's not my... I really don't like it. It really doesn't really happen to me often. Yeah, I'm just looking. I think I'm gonna come with air from below. But I think I'm gonna have to remove the... Yeah, I'm gonna remove the heat sinks because they are going to suck. Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. They're going to suck all the heat. And I don't want that. And also I don't want to ruin the heat sinks because if you heat them up too much, they are just gonna blow, so they will swallow until they will go boom. Yeah, I blame it on you all. Yeah. It's your fault, not mine. But maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it looks afterwards. Maybe I'm gonna remove it. So let's see CAD. Can we see if it's a Pro or a Max? What do you know? What do you say? Let's see what's written on it. I don't know if CAD is still with us. Okay, so this is what it says. I don't know what it means. APL 1203, does that mean something? APL 1203. It's an M3 Pro. Yeah. So it's not a Max, it's a Pro, so it's probably not 3000, but only 2500. Yeah, MacBook Pro. Good, so let's come back to our connector here. I'm gonna have a problem now because I want to come with the air from below, and I have no means to see what's going on because I'm blind as a bat, and I can't take this microscope off the table because it doesn't have a boom arm, it has a stand. It's more used for phones. Yeah, I think this is relatively good. Maybe it will pull itself off. Yeah, you can't see anything. No problem. Okay, so let me put this off and let me give it the beans again. And considering it's only 148 folder, maybe it will work better. I need some weight here. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed, I can't see a thing. Also, there are caps below. I hope I'm not gonna ruin any parts. I didn't look if there is any chips actually there. Yeah, we have a MOSFET, but I don't think it will be bothered. Yeah, the main battery MOSFET, but I already fucked up this. So I don't like my solution. Get back to the drawing board, go back under the microscope, and see if we can come from above. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it slow. 50, 40. Let's try like this. Use my good tweezers here. Okay, let's see if we can nurse it like this without melting anything else. I seriously doubt that it's going to work. Yeah. And I don't want to hold it with my tweezers. Oh man. I hope you enjoy seeing me struggle. No, sucker. It's gonna take some time because I'm with low hot air and the board is extremely uh, thick. It's not really working. I'm gonna crank up the heat. Yeah, I don't know if it did something, but I think I'm gonna continue with the iron now. Yeah, it did. Yeah, very good. We are good. So let's see if we can do it without assistive heat. Yeah, it all looks really good now. These are grounds, I can feel them. This not. These are grounds here. I need some assistive heat. I can't do without with this small tip. Okay, and these are the AON lines. I don't think we had anything on this side. Did we have some pad? Maybe we did. Yeah. Something happened there, good. Now let's turn around. Turn around. Baby. My camera keeps going away. Okay. Let's see. Are those grounds? Or is a bit lifted on this side? I'm not really sure. I am not really sure. But I'm gonna test them afterwards, one by one. I think I'm gonna use some heat here also. Way better. So this is the big ground. Okay, and I think here it starts our AON PP bus. Here I would make a bridge. I would actually bridge all the 5. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Good. Let me see if I can bridge it with this big hefty iron. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, 5. I need to bridge 2 more. 2 more. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need another one. all the solder. Yes, good. Gonna leave it like that. This one is good. That should be a ground. Ground, ground, ground. Good. I think we're good. Hey, PCDD. Hello. Howdy, howdy. Were you in this live? Did he finish yet? Yeah, we need to handle that connector too, because that keyboard backlight connector is also having some trouble, but we're gonna see. We're gonna have a look at it afterwards. Where is my toothbrush? How does it look? Hey Russ. Hello. Thanks for joining. I think it's the first time you hit a live of mine, right? Stefan, hello. I'm not repairing Huawei, Stefan. What's going on? What's that? What do you mean, Huawei? Ah, you caught the end of the last one? Well, the last one was the first one. Yeah, it was my first English channel. We have a nice community in Romania of tech people, and we do streams, but mostly in Romanian. I've never streamed on the English channel before. Yeah. I think it's good. Yeah? So to bring you up to date, this is a MacBook Pro M3. MacBook M3 Pro. So M3 Pro that had some water damage, and this the connector that was going to the touchpad was completely burnt this side, and I took one from older MacBook Pro, and this is also the keyboard light connector that doesn't look happy either, but it's way better than the burnt one. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to save this also. We're gonna see where this go. So being such an expensive device, it would be a pity not to solve it. And this is something that I broke. I didn't pay attention when I was heating this up, and I fucked up this connector. But let's see how many pins are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see if I can find something on a different board that we can rip just that crap off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is smaller. This one, it's already off. This is bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and this was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah, blah. No. Here not. Let's see what else do we have here. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, we're lucky. Is it smaller? Oh, it's smaller. It's not good. It's not good. What about this one? Is this? This is smaller too. And I don't have that many boards around here. This is small, this is small. This is small. Yeah, no luck. Okay, so it's just aesthetics. We don't bother too much, but I don't like that. I don't like that I fucked it up. It doesn't look good, but it's still functional. So it closes. It will keep it. It will keep it there. Good. Now let's see. So we should have here PP bus always on the first 5 top and bottom, right? We can see the multimeter on the upper right corner. So if we come with a black probe on ground, here we should have 0.45. Yeah, we're perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 here we have PP bus always on. Here the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have PP bus always on. 0.4. Good. Then the others are grounds, which I don't care. And the others we don't really care about because the soldering the soldering job is good. Yeah. I'm not an extremely good micro solderer, but I think we're good. Raresh is laughing. Oh boy. Okay, now the only thing left is to take care of this connector here. We try to clean the table here a bit. And let's see this keyboard backlight connector. So I don't think that pin is still touching. I think so. Look at that, man. Are you still touching? What the fuck? 0.5. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Okay, the rest are fine, so it's only that one. It's only that one, so I have also here some traces of spill on this cap here, but it is fine. We have the diode here. Yeah, we'll find on both ends. And on this line, we're fine, we have 0.57. So, I should tackle this a bit, I'm afraid. And I'm feeling a bit anxious about it, because nothing will stick to that pin. And I mean like nothing. But let's see. Let's see. I doubt we can do any good here. Maybe helping with some hot air. No? We're fucked. Let me get the big gun. I don't like when I come with hot air. It is blowing my flux away. Obviously nothing will stick to this until we can make some proper heat there. And revive. Yeah. Well. 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 What do you know? It did work. Good. Yeah. The second one worked too. Oh boy. What about this one on the other side? Oh. No, no bueno. No bueno. No bueno, I fucked up. Fixed? 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 I'm not gonna insist on it. Yeah, of course, God. Well, you know, I don't even do repairs without you. Really. I said, okay, I'm not gonna do any repairs without my favorite public. My wife works there behind, you see her desk. And I keep swearing and saying crap things. And she keeps asking, what's wrong? What's wrong? You okay? I'm okay. Okay, keyboard connector looks fine. So now I would really like to give it another brush, but I'm gonna set this tissue here. And let's brushy brush. I really wanted to repair a phone today, so I was so anxious to do a phone repair, and I said, okay, you know, I'm gonna do something I've never done. I'm gonna do a live repair with a phone so people can see actually how long it takes to repair a phone, to split the screen, to remove the board, to investigate, to desolder the boards to do the repair, then solder back, rebuild the boards, put them back, and so on. And it didn't work as well as I wanted, because the phone that came in for repair as urgent, apparently it was just working. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna do this MacBook, because this also came today and they said it's really urgent because it's liquid damage and we need to disconnect the batteries. So I don't understand why the service that sent it to me didn't disconnect the battery, because it's not rocket science to do it. But obviously the level of damage it had, it's not like a recent issue. Now, this is why I hate the flux, because it never cleans well. Yeah, it's still leaving some traces. And I think I can only clean it better with heat. I just need to heat up the board a bit. Ok, să-mi zici înainte să mergem. Să-mi zici înainte să mergem. Ok, ok. Bine, vedem. Ah, that iPad? Yeah, but it's not the same thing. Because iPad you open and you don't have two boards. 1 second, I need to answer this one. So I'm gonna be right back. I have a courier at the door. No, it's not PP time, it's a phone for repair. Good. So I think I can leave this aside. I really hate how this cleaned, but I think I need some ultrasonic cleaner. Well, I need a lot of things. And boss says no. Good, so let's put back. Sorry for that. If I can switch the screen. If I can see something on this camera. Yeah, we can see now. Let's do this. Unbox la ce Rareș? What kind of unbox do you need? The phone that just came? There's no unbox, it's like this. This is how they come. Right? Dead iPhone 13 Pro Max. That would be a good title. Resurrected. iPhone 13 Pro Max Lazarus. Good, so this should come like this, right? This. And we can give it some of this. Some of this. Oh man. Damn it. It's not that this really needs thermal paste because there is no heat coming from these babies. So this is the future. That's the future, boy. Lucian agrees with me. Laptop fix Lucian says yes. I concur. Goody doody. Where's my crap? One. This is the 6. I need a 4. Good. So my action started action and just started by itself. What a prick. Extraordinary. I need some magnets. The future is Radeon? I don't know. I really don't know. I really do not know. 1, 2, yes. Okay, I think you're gonna be amazed of the bushcraft we're gonna do with that connector. So we can have a working laptop until we find a suitable replacement for that connector. Good. So we're good. This looks good. Brand new factory. Blah blah. Blah blah. Ta-ta. I hope that keyboard backlight connector is okay inside. Okay, now let's take the big guns. And let's look. Let's see if I can fit this under the microscope, but I think I can. Good. microscope. Good. So this is the backlight connector. It doesn't look that bad. I think we can save this one just by cleaning. Yeah, well, do we still have something left here? Do we? I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't think we have. Oh boy. Okay. So what happens here is that this comes here, see? Goes there. You need to replace the keyboard backlight. Can you do it on this model? 9. Why? Because there's none available. So I don't think you can find any kind of a keyboard backlight. Then replace the keyboard backlight on a MacBook? Not easy. Not easy at all. So what can you do? What can you do? Like Northridge fixes. What can you do? You can just pray you can fix it somehow. So I'm curious if this still makes contact. Has everyone fell asleep? Okay, this is definitely shut. This is definitely shut. Oh man. Oh no. I think this is NC. Look. There's nothing here, so no trace. NC. Let's check it. Let's check the board view. No, really, is there anyone else here? Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3 and C, 4, 5 and C. 1, 2, 3 and C, 4, 5. Okay, so our problem is the broken 1, 2. So 3 is NC, we don't care if it's broken. 2, I think it's fine. 1, 2, 3, and 4th. My 4th is fucked up. So this is the big shit that we need. So how can we handle that one? That's gonna be a difficult one. That is going to be a difficult one, so... Okay, so remember, we need the first, the second. Yeah, so first is fine. Second. Second is fine. Good. Third we don't need is NC. Fourth is bad. Fourth is bad, so here we need to do something about it. Here we need to do something, but what? Master Leo, how to deal with burned out MOSFET. Oh boy. Foarte bine lucrezi, da. Să facem pofta. Oh man, so I was hoping that this is fine. And here we have the most of the problems. How can I fix this one? Somebody explain me. Because I can weld the wire here. If I do a wire, the contacts are actually here because you can see the points, right? So we can see the points. Well, now you can see them, right? You can see the points. The points are coming here where there's still something. So maybe just a wire will help. Mario's all good. Maybe just a wire would help. Can I put the mic under the microscope like the other way around? I can. Okay. What the fuck is there? There's some dirt here in my flux. Good, let me get the finest piece of wire that I can get. But you know what? What if we try something else? What if we try to actually solder a whole pad there on top of that one? Let me see. I don't really fancy the wire idea, so let me see what kind of pads I have here. Oh my god, this is so fucking bright. Yeah, so I have that, which is way too small. So a pad like this, I can never... Oh, get out of there. Yeah, that's like a baby one. I don't like it. Let me search another one. I think I have some here. So let's see, what do we have here? I think it's the same. This is old. Yeah, the small ones here are really small. Good. Doesn't help too much. Black horse socket replacement. Well, people are really pushing it today. Let's see if we can maybe do something like this. Oh boy, I need to cut a piece of it. It's too long. It's too long. Good. And here. Oh, need it a bit further. Like this, maybe. I know you can't see well now, but I'm sorry for that. I'm struggling here. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna cut it here. Small, what was the small, James? I don't remember. What should I say when you say that small thing? It was something bad, right? Well, I think this will work. Maybe. I don't know. We can just hope. Okay, let's give it some UV mask on top there. Only just a bit. So when I push the flex inside, it will not really break my soldering crap. Yeah, sorry for the noise. If you hear something, it's my if I would remember how to call it in English, my dryer, clothes dryer, whatever. Counter-Strike, yes. Good. Now the UV 40 seconds. Another 40. Oh, sorry, another 20. So I do 40 seconds in total. What are your plans for the New Year's? Do you have any? Go somewhere? Spend them at home? I hope I can get to midnight. I usually pass out around 11. Good, so let's give it some hot air just to fix it better. Good, see, it became a bit, it became like matte-ish. Okay, I wanna see if there's like a big bump here or something, or it's gonna be fine when we put it inside, but I think it's gonna be fine. Just fine. Good. one is sorted. Now I have this keyboard connector here. I think there was some water there. I don't know if there is water inside the keyboard. That we do not know. Because if there is, we're fucked again. I really don't know where that water came from. But again, I don't want to ask. This is the battery data line. I just want to see how it looks. I can ever remove the sticker. So this is factory. Good. So now we have a problem, Houston, here. So this is the end of the connector that crapped on us. Now I'm gonna do the sensitive thing. Let's see how many pins are. So we know that there is ground here, so ground we don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this should be ground. I don't know. Let's take the DMM and see. So this is definitely ground, the one that I keep my probe on. Yeah, that's ground. Ground, or it's all shorted? No. Okay, so we have, that's ground. Good. I don't fucking need that ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're gonna do the sensitive thing. And cut the crap. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I need something to put behind. Okay, so 1 is gone, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's a ground. I don't need that ground either because I have another 4 grounds at least after. Yeah, so I'm gonna just cut this like that. Boom. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. That's a ground. Get out of here. Good. Now you can get out of here too. You ground. Mare. This is also ground that I don't care too much about. But I'm gonna straighten it. Yeah, I think it's gonna go into the connector. Good. So let's see the mess we have here. Do you see something? Bushcraft, yes, we're doing bushcraft. Well, I hope that this is the PP VBBB always on. I just hope. Otherwise, I don't know. I think all the burn stuff is out of here. I think we're looking good. So this is a whole big layer. I think this is the 3V PP bus always on. And I think it's also on this side too. I'm curious. So I'm just curious. Let me see. Without breaking that. Yeah, so I'm interested in this. Ah, this is so annoying. My drama. I need my drama. Good. Good. And let's see if it's the same. So, or is it coming on both ends, or what is it? So, do I have the probe? I don't. How can I do this? Somebody explain me. No? How is this even possible? So it's not this one. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? So it's the same. It's kind of the same width. So it's kind of the same width. So why? Why this one here is not the same with that one on the other side? Can it be the traces were like here? No, so here we have the same. Here we have the same. So what the fuck is this one here? Oh, that's ground. Oh, good. So that's ground on the other side. Good. So now if we have one red probe on the ground, which is one of these fuckers here, and here we have the PP bus always on, now we have no short. It's actually a big voltage drop. Well, small, big, however you wanna consider it. Good. So what I'm gonna do, so this is the always on, and this on the other side is the ground. That's really fucked up. I couldn't, to be honest, I couldn't think about that like that, but it's like that. Okay, let's do some cleaning, because we still have here some nasty crap. Cleaning completed. This pad, I really hate that, so I would really want to cut it, but no, I'm gonna leave it be for the moment. And here we're gonna freaking weld the wire. But the question is now, what kind of wire? I think I'm gonna need a bit of a thicker one, but if I put it there, will it, I think my connector will still go in. I have here a very long one that I use for some probing, and I'm gonna use this one. This one, yes. If somebody can hold this down for me, like this. Hey, CJ Fix. See? What do you say? My favorite real life. My favorite. It was nice tools you got there from Ali. I also like the one that was really cheap on the first row. I don't remember the last one or the one before the last. The one that had no things on it. and also that RF4 thingy. But as I said, I'm not a huge fan of the RF4. So, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that one. But it was interesting because, as I told you, I'm using both a holder and a thing that I used to reball like a magnetic holder for stencils. And that would be like a 2-in-1 thingy, which would be great, to be honest. Good. I blew it off. Lucian, what are you repairing now? Tell us what you're working on. Okay. Okay, and I should come with some little less here. Oh man, this is annoying. More like that. So what we did now, we did a bushcraft thingy to this connector so it can work. And whenever, years from now, we're gonna find something to replace this connector, then the board is ready. It has a full connector welded there. And only this flex will need to be replaced. I'm just doing here like this so we don't get any kind of shorts or I don't know where it burned. I think Sorin would be happy with my dodgy repair, right? Have you seen anything dodgier than this? Yeah, I have on my Romanian channel also a laptop, a MacBook. I think I soldered like 40 wires there. That was nasty. So that was dodgy. This is top of the class. VivoBook BIOS password. Ah, so you can watch because you're not paying very much attention to the BIOS thingy, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna give it like a UV cure. UV cure, and then we can put the board back, and I'm really curious if it will boot. If it boots, then we're top. Șase jumate. Oh my god. La cât vine țăța? Oh my god, I have half an hour and I need to leave to pick up my daughter. Nu, încă, stai. Pizza? What pizza? You mean easy pizza? This was not an easy pizza. No. This is expensive device. Can't be an easy pizza. Can't be. Good. Let's do some crazy stuff here. Push the microscope away. Good. Top camera. Top camera. And let's try like this. Okay, we have the wire there hanging around. It's just hanging. Good. We need this like this. And now we're gonna have a huge problem. putting this back. A huge problem. And we need to get this done in the next 20 minutes because I need to go and pick up my daughter from the bus station, as it's kind of far from here. So this needs to come like this. Yeah, because it has that magnetic power port, the MagSafe. Okay. I know Paul is using some tape to tape those connectors, those ribbons actually. Let's see what can we do about it. This is good on this side. This is good, and this is not good. Here. Why? Tell me why. Okay. Now it's good. Now I lost this one. Oh boy. Good. Now, where is my battery data cable? Okay, you go like that. Good. Now, come like that. You come like that. I forgot about this. Fuck. Fuck shit crap. What's going on? Can't understand. I lost the other two connectors. God damn it. Okay. You behave. Good. You here. Good. You. What the fuck is here? Okay, there's something wrong here, obviously. I don't understand. What did I miss? I missed the connector. God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Nu mai e deschis la pâine. Dar cât mai durează? Că mai am 10 minute maxim. Ok. Come on. That's a USB connector I don't care about. I just want to power this on. Oh boy. Why are you doing this to me? Good. That's okay. The port thingy, I don't think I can put it. No, I can't. I don't care about that one. Now, let's see. The keyboard. connector. Oh no, I lost one. I lost one flex. Oh boy. Oh boy. I lost the flex that we were working on. That's insane. Okay, now I lost this one here. Oh god. Good, very good. So let's see if we can fit these ones here. The board is still not staying flush because of this crap here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, but I'm in a bit of a hurry because I want to test it with you here before leaving. Okay, I need at least one. Let me take it because I can't do it like that. Okay, all good on that side. Now let's see this. Good. This is good. All good. Now the wireless I don't care about now. The wireless antenna connectors. I need the fan. Okay. I need this other fan. Okay, so everything is connected, like on the sides. Here it's good. I need to put this under it so I don't scratch it, although it was really scratched. I don't know how a laptop this new could be that scratched. Now let's put inside the keyboard backlight connector, the one that we attempted to fix. This one, as you remember, it was missing this part here, so somebody fucked up with that. Now I'm gonna connect the battery. If I ever find the screw, oh, it's here. The screw is here. The screw is screwed. Hard pizza, Stefan, yes. Hard pizza, okay. And now I'm gonna connect the battery data line, hoping that it's not gonna be a problem. Oh no, I'm not gonna connect it yet because we have this fucking wire that we need to sort out. Oh, I forgot about that. So the wire, where is it? Let me show me an always on this board. Don't tell me there's none on this side. Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. Back under the microscope. Okay, so we have the always on. The PP boss always on. Let's go here. Here on that cap, right? I'm gonna leave this very long for now, and I'm gonna do a cleanup afterwards. I just wanna see it working now together with you, and then we're gonna see. Then we're gonna see how we're gonna handle it. So I fucking lost the wire. Oh no, it's here. Good. Let's do it right here. I can discovery channel. The cap is a bit small for my likings for this wire, but we're gonna do it like that. Good. Now, battery is connected. I'm gonna connect the data line from the battery, hoping it's not gonna engage until we give it something on the USB. Good. And now let's put the one that we cut, but I can't do it like that. I need to look at it from this side so I can put it straight. Good. So we're in live clean. Everything is connected. Go like that. Okay. Jump on the top camera. We open the screen. The battery is something. Okay, and we display the instrument. So you can see on the upper left corner, you have here the USB. I'm gonna plug one in. Let's see. I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings about this consumption. It's not nice. No. And it should have started. If I press the power, it dies. Like it died before. Okay. That is bad, but it is possible that we have a fucked up touchpad. I'll tell you that. Function, DC voltage. Let's see what we have on the PP bus always on. PP bus always on. $11.4. Ah, you can't see because of the top chat. God damn it. Chat. Order. Good. So we do it again. Yeah, 11.5. We have PP bus always on. That's not good. I'm gonna remove the touchpad and try to power on again. Nothing. Down. Okay, so we have nothing. We need to get back to the drawing board and see what's going on here. But unfortunately I need to leave. So I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna disconnect the battery data cable. And I'm gonna video this in the future, maybe tomorrow, when I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna film it and put a continuation on the channel and see what the problem is. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. I wish you have a nice evening and what's left of it, and see you next time. Cheers, bye.